Hello everybody, Major General Relativity here, and as you probably noticed, this is very different. This isn't a game or anything, but what it is it's a Visual Basic programming window. So this is just me. I want to say thank you to all the game developers who made the games possible. Uh, as you see, I play Minecraft games on the Mineplex server, played Creep World 3, and then I'm going to pretty soon be starting up a new game with Civilization Beyond Earth. I want to thank all the developers because from my own personal experience with Visual Basic, which is probably a lot easier than what they're doing, um, it's hard work. I mean, it is really hard work. So, hold on. Yes. So, um, so I just wanted to show a little bit about what programming is, and item select index. Nope, that's not what it is. So, yes. Um, it's really hard. Selected index. Here we go. So, as you can see here, this is the designer window. So this is what shows up when you launch a program. So I'll start debugging. Splash screen here shows up. Then this window pops up. So what it is you're going to be it's sort of like a investment calculator kind of. You put in the X amount of money, say $1,000 per year. I hope you can know that. Percent of your job that you saved, number of years that you're saving over one, interest rate for 5%. You don't need to put in the percent sign. In fact, I'm going to be banning that pretty soon. Then, if you hit the calculate button, the amount you're going to save over that time is going to show up here. As you can see, no matter how much I click the calculate button, it doesn't work. But the exit button does work, and that's because it's coded right here. The calculate button, as you can see, all it does is this, and it's blank. So, case, 0. Does that work? LVL total dot text equals hello. So, once again, wait for the splash screen to go past, and then here we go, and then percent saved. See, here we go. So, programming is a lot. Visual Basic, it's fairly easy compared to some other languages because you've got an autocomplete. For instance, case, I want to type in case. So, sometimes it takes a little bit. As you can see here, case pops right up. Hit tab, and then hit 1, and then total. So this is the name of this label right here, as in the programming language. So when you want to refer to it, you say LBL money total dot text. That references its text property, which is what shows up in it. As you can see here, this, because it's closed within parentheses, within quotes, that means it's a string, or as commonly known, a word. Although it can technically be a number. See, that's a string, because even though it's technically a number, it's a string because of the way the programming language treats it. So, it's going to be a pretty short video. It's just kind of a quick behind-the-scenes look into a lot of what programmers do. Now, Visual Basic, I don't think is really used for games. It's not really intended for that. It's more intended for simple programs. So, just to demonstrate that, see, you hit 1, it says hello, you hit 3, it says that. You hit 5, doesn't change because it's nothing for it to do. So, real programming languages, as you saw when I was trying to type this in, I had to look at the book. Because I have a book to help me out. It's a really awesome book. Anyways, in real life programming, it takes hours of work. For instance, I wanted to do some stuff that would pause the program for a little while. It took me about 45 minutes to figure out how to do that. Um, does it always take 45 minutes? No. In reality, it takes about 5 minutes to do that. But I just had to figure it out. Programming really is not an easy profession. So I just wanted to call attention to this and say, yes, we, the YouTubers, get to play these really awesome games that other people put a lot of hours of time into. And I just wanted to say thank you for your hard work. Uh, I really appreciate what you're doing, unless I don't like the game, in which case, um, really hope somebody else does, because if nobody likes your game, I just feel bad for you, because that's hours of time you've wasted. So some games are fairly simple, other games are complex. Some of them are rendered in Adobe Flash with ActionScript. Others, especially an increasing amount, like Creeper World 3, is rendered in the Unity player. Sometimes you'll see that if you're playing web browser games, you'll see the little Unity icon show up. And they're rendered using, in Creeper World 3 is, I believe, rendered using the C# scripting language, which means that because I've created some of my own math in Creeper World 3, and I've done some custom programming for it, I have a little bit of insight into C#. Not as easy as Visual Basic, because for instance, when I say LBL money total.text, text equals so and so, boom, completes it for me, spaces everything out. C# doesn't do that for you. Unless, well, I mean, I'm doing it in Notepad, so I don't know if any, I guess it could be easier depending on what you're doing. I may just not be doing it right. So I'm going to actually end up deleting these right now, because eventually I'm going to be doing lblmoney.txt and putting some stuff in there, but not actually what I want. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing some stuff. Let's see here. And I'll show a quick look at what variables are. For instance, a number 1. That's a number. It's a constant. It doesn't change. Variables have names in Visual Basic, and they do change. For instance, percent saved as integer. I'm going to do it as decimal. Alright. So this means that the variable can be accessed anywhere. And then lst percent saved. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some stuff with this. Yeah, I don't. Well, I'll figure it out eventually. No, I don't want that. So, oh no, delete the end class. Okay, don't delete the end class. Visual Basic goes nuts. So, yeah, I'm just gonna stop here before I start muttering and go total programmer mode. But yes, thank you, developers. It's really hard. I mean, I can. I'm not. This isn't really supposed to be part of a programming series on my channel. But if you really want me to do programming, then I'll leave a comment in the description, and if enough people say, hey, Major Channel Relativity, want to see you programming with Visual Basic or C# in Creeper World 3. I don't do C# outside of Creeper World 3 because I don't know what to do with it. Then I guess maybe I'll do a series. So let me know what you think.